And they're like going through the same stress that you are all day.
Yeah, I guess some have been like that.
Yeah, how do you balance that? It's like both of you are dealing with this struggle, these assaults coming from all directions all day long. And then how are you able to put that aside when you come together?
That's hard to do. For me, I'm starting to feel like if two people have all that going on, and if it stays with them, it's very tough. It's very tough. I mean, possible, I guess, if everything's really right, but very tough. I think now I'm starting to think it's better if, one person maybe has to deal with all that stuff. Life, the whole work and stress thing isn't really worth all that. It's hard for two people to deal with it.
Yeah. And have you noticed any difference with white women? Like when they don't have to deal with the stresses of specifically being a black woman, and then how they relate to you as a black man? I mean, can you talk about your experience there?
I have a little experience there, not a lot, and it's not really comparable. I've never, for example, been with a white woman who had a real heavy kind of day with a lot of stress. Maybe it's because I don't have as much, but never been something I've had to deal with. So I don't really know. I do know that, not just based on my own experience, but based on what I've heard, that there is a sense, and I know this has been an ongoing debate, but there's a sense that white women can be more focused on pleasing their man. This isn't a black man situation. And there's always been a debate, on especially celebrity black males, athletes and some entertainers, that either they get married to a white, they might date black all their lives and they get married to a white woman, or maybe they're gay, so that a lot of the black men that black women see a lot aren't really accessible. And a lot of times when black women say, well, how could you marry a white woman? They say, well, it's less stress. I mean, it's kind of an old story. I don't really know if it's true. But based on what I've seen, there might be some truth to it.
Yeah.
There might be some truth to it. And it's, it's not I don't think it's the fault of the black woman, because the black woman has that extra stress. So, and is brought up in a situation where they have to kind of fight for everything they get.
Yeah.
And so.
I'm trying to keep the white man off of her all day long.
Well, that too. White men and black men.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. God, it's just amazing. It's just amazing to me. It's like we were talking before about the legacy of the plantation and how it carries over into our lives today. And Kenny, what's your experience with the difference between the races? You've dealt with the sister who's had the stress all day long, and then.
Actually, I've never dated a white woman in my adult life, so.
Never dated a white woman. Have you been approached by them, or it's just been totally out of your experience?
It's just out of my experience.
Yeah. What about your experience with sisters?
Well, I think I'd take kind of a different approach. I mean, I do think there's all the stress of being a black person in America, but I'd like to think our sexuality can be kind of independent from that. And on some level it can't, but I feel like on a large level it can, just like what Kevin was saying. If you're with the right woman, nothing else seems to matter. And I tend to think what you do behind closed doors and what you do with the person you care about can be largely affected by the details of your day. So I think they can be separated.
Yeah. And what I want to ask